So your second circuit is also going to be a slow mover. We want you guys to be a little bit methodical as you're going through the movements and definitely stay focused on your form. So the first two movements are going to be single leg exercises. The first one is going to be nothing more than a single leg toe raise. You can do this body weight or you can do this with a weight. As you're going through it, we want to make sure that you're keeping your toe forward and that you're really just focused on your form. This is not a quick moving exercise. It's not explosive, and by no means does it really need to be heavy. A second exercise that you're going to be going through is going to be a single leg lateral shoulder raise. We're also not trying to go all that heavy on our shoulders for this. We're more so focused on keeping our form, our feet in line as we're going through this upper body movement. So when you get to the second exercise, you might actually start feeling your feet, your ankles, your shins, and your calves all tightening up and burning. Nothing's wrong. That's kind of what we're looking for with your your second to last movement here. Your last movement is nothing more than a lunge stance press. You're going to have two different options on the press movement here based on what equipment you have available. And same thing, we're going to be focusing on stability and just the ability to single leg establish some balance throughout your entire body. Everything is going to be starting from your ankle complex on this entire circuit. The single leg toe raise, you're going to stand on one foot, all right? You're going to bend that knee subtly. You're going to grip down with your foot so it's acting like a hand that is gripping something important to you, which in this case is going to be the ground. You've established some stability. Then from that point, without holding on to anything, you're going to come up on your toes. 1, 2, a total of 6 reps on this. Now, this is an exercise where we don't need to see you go quickly. I would actually much rather prefer that you go slowly. If you want to hold on to a weight, that's fine, but some main focal points that we have on this is your toe pointed forward, your foot pointed forward. So what we're looking for is this, straight line. Not this. As your toe starts going out like this, as you go through a raise, your whole leg, starting at your ankle and then up to your knee, collapses in like this. So be super strict about maintaining just a straight foot like that. Total of 10 reps on that one. Secondly, don't hold on to anything for balance unless you need to. Your next movement here is a single leg lateral raise. So you're still going to ground yourself in the same way that you saw in your single leg toe raise. You're going to have a bent knee. Grip down to the floor with your toes, your feet, so you're actually gripping the floor actively with your foot. The free leg is not wrapped around your opposite leg, it's just free floating in the air. Now you're going to hold on to your 2 light weights, your shoulder blades are retracted, have a subtle bend in your elbows while maintaining that good balance that starts from your ankles. Raise up, 1, 2, 6 on one leg, 6 on the other leg. Don't go heavier than you can while maintaining your balance. So some of you could very well do these with say 20 pounders, but when you have to maintain your balance, it becomes too heavy. Have some humble pie, make sure you pick an appropriate weight relative to the fact that you are standing on one leg. So your last movement here is going to be a lunge stance press. So you're going to have 2 different press options on this one. Let me show you both. First things first, you're going to get into a lunge stance. Front foot is flat-footed, toe is forward, and you're just going to descend into a lunge. Now, once you've descended into that lunge, you're going to have 2 weights. You can either press them both over your head, 1, 2, 3, 6 per side, or if you have a single moderate weight, you don't want to press over your head, 1, 2, total of 6 per stance. As you guys are going through that movement, make sure that you're keeping your knee from going in and out, traveling throughout. You want to keep it locked into a position almost as if you have the mindset that there are thumbtacks all surrounding your knee. So you want to make sure you keep that integrity and those knees are not poking into those figurative thumbtacks. So protect your knee. That's going to be the last circuit, last movement within that circuit. Hopefully up to this point you guys aren't dying, you're getting a good burn, and you're recognizing that there's a little bit more to fitness than just moving quickly and getting a huge pump. Sometimes what we need to do is just make sure that we're checking our form, and if you combine the two, you can absolutely check your form and still have a really good workout. So one more circuit left, guys.